Welcome back to the podcast you all know and love as Really Bitch. And we are here. We are ready to get this party started. This is our holiday edition. It's been a couple of weeks, but between Thanksgiving and Christmas, people just got stuff to do. You got holiday parties and gifts to buy and leftovers to eat and, all that good stuff. So, what have you been doing the last couple of weeks, Meek? What's going on with you? Now that the political season is winding down, I know you were real busy working on campaigns and stuff. What's going on?
Speaking to the campaign, we had a goal to come in with a certain number, but of the 3 people in our race, we came in top. So we're very proud of that. So, but beyond,
did she win?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay,
yeah. But beyond that, past that, I've honestly been kind of just playing real low key.
Okay.
Just nothing for the holiday shopping. I've just been online shopping, picking up the store. Online shopping, picking up the store.
Ooh.
What the hell you put the ball up on there?
I thought it was trash. Sorry.
It's cool.
My bad.
Right.
My bad. Thought it was trash. All right. What about you, Willard? My bad.
We really going with
My
that?
bad. My
We
bad.
really going with that? That's how.
Well, it's not your real name, so it don't matter. What's up, Face?
Nothing. I've been chilling.
Nothing.
The
nope.
whole what?
Are y'all ready?
What's supposed to happen?
Y'all got. I'm saying y'all got babies and to get ready for Christmas. Y'all ready? I mean, what's going on?
I mean, yeah, they asked for stuff, and it was like, all right, well, we'll see if you earn that. See you on Christmas.
I think that's right. The show. I asked a short one right around Thanksgiving. I said, "What do you want for Christmas?" Nothing. 2 days ago, they gonna go. Oh, for Christmas, I want. I said, "Oh, let me say."
Hold on,
energy.
right? Hold on, Slim. Hold up, Slim.
I said,
I asked you a month ago.
Right? What do you want? And you told me nothing. I said, so you get what you asked for.
Oh.
Ta-da.
You really ain't get nothing for the short boy. I know you did.
I did, but you didn't know that.
I understand. I would have said the same thing. I mean, I would have said the same thing. Like, that is crazy.
So every time you talk about Christmas, you kind of be like this panic look on his face. I just
learn your lesson. Next time, make sure that you do what? Plan accordingly.
And I told him, I said, it's okay to ask for what you want. And I said, it's okay to demand and expect what you want. I said, when somebody asks you something, give them an answer.
Plan accordingly, right. Somebody asks me what I want, I'm going to tell them.
Let me tell you, you can give me anything from some turtles up to a car. And I don't mean just any car. I got a list for y'all need to know. But I got options.
Turtles.
Not the what are they? Not the shit. The turtles in the half shell. No, the candy turtles.
Oh, okay. Oh. Clear that one up. Because
I
was like,
you going
turtles.
Exotic.
Oh, that should be there today.
Like turtles.
Like, all right.
All right. So
pets. All right.
I know, right? Okay. So because it's been a lot. I've had a lot of death going on, and it's just been a lot of negativity, a lot of death. I just want that, they say it comes in threes.
Right.
Well, I've had 4, so I'm just ready to move on. And from Thanksgiving until now, I've had 4 deaths.
Oh,
so it's just been a lot.
I know about one. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a lot. Okay. And have a funeral to go to after Christmas. So yeah, I'm just ready for that.
After Christmas?
Yeah.
Like right after Christmas?
Friday.
Yeah.
So I'm just ready to move forward and just keep like good vibes and positive spirits and all that good stuff they talk about. But I'm ready for Christmas though. Like I didn't do a lot of Christmas this year. I guess with everything going on, I was just
Right.
I didn't do a lot of Christmas this year, but I took care of my nephew. I have a brand new great nephew, so that's been some good news. Yes, my nephew and his wife welcomed a baby boy 2 days ago, so that is a great thing. I can't wait to go out to Seattle to go visit them.
Oh, they're in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Okay.
He's in the military, so he's stationed in Seattle, and he's getting ready to go to officer training school, and then when he gets done with officer training school, he's going to Alaska. So I'm definitely going to Alaska because I've been wanting to get to Alaska. So I'm definitely going to go visit him.
Can we go to summer?
Well,
when it's only 30 degrees.
I mean, right. I'm definitely going to do my research and make sure I go at the best time to go. But I do want to go to Alaska. It's definitely on my bucket list. All right. So because we live in the DMV area, area, as we would say, the area. Because we live in the DMV area, a lot of our friends and family work for the federal government. And as you guys know, right now, the federal government is currently shut down. Now, the good news is, as I'm talking to a lot of my friends and family, their budgets are good. They're not really affected, or they were on vacation anyway. I mean, the paycheck piece of it, definitely. But I have a few of my friends, their paychecks are not going to be affected because their budget for their particular agency that they work for has been approved. But like I was talking to Langston yesterday, his budget is cool, but he don't have a boss because he works for DOD. So the whole thing with Jim Mattis and all that. So it's like, yeah, my paycheck is covered, but I don't know.
Do I have to go?
Right, I don't know who my boss is. So it's been
for online shopping.
Right. But you know, if you're a government worker, they do that anyway. Anyway, so
Ooh, we didn't put that out there.
I know, right? So how y'all feel about this whole shutdown? Like, how y'all feeling about this?
Okay, so we all know Agent Orange started out as, I'm going to build a wall.
But Mexico was going to pay for it. Right.
Then it transpired
to... They were going to pay us back.
Right, then they were going to pay us back for it.
And then you went to, I'm going to build a wall, and if y'all don't give me what I want, I'm going to shut down the whole government. Mm-hmm. So you couldn't bully them, so now you're going to punish us.
Right.
That's an 8-year-old move. That's some bullshit right there.
It seems like he has the mentality of about an 8-year-old.
And I wouldn't even saw the 8-year-old.
How long do y'all think it's going to last, though? Because, you know, after January 3rd, it is, the new the new people come in, and it's like, if you couldn't get it passed with your Republican Congress, what you think is going to happen when all these new Democrats roll into town? Like, what do y'all think? Like, do y'all really think this shutdown is going to last a significant amount of time?
No.
Honestly, no. I don't think it is.
It damn sure shouldn't.
Because
it should have never happened.
Well, he's a huffer and a puffer, and I was with a really good friend yesterday, and we were sitting there talking, and she put up a tweet that he had did back when they were facing a government shutdown with President Obama. Right. Mm-hmm. And he said, if the government shut down, the president should be the first one fired. Well, let's follow your tweets. Let's take lead and let's follow your tweets.
I agree with you.
Right.
So let's do that. Let's do that.
Right. You know, he's somebody who just talk a whole bunch. I'm sorry, Aaron Rodgers on the screen.
Right, I know you got distracted. I got it. Yeah.
Do I have to cut TV off?
Are we still
no, we're good.
No, we're still going. Okay.
We're good.
But he's a bully. He's a bully. He gonna say whatever fly off the cuff, and he kind of just run with it. It doesn't really mean his words don't mean no more than a pile of shit, you know.
Right.
Here's what I'm trying to figure out. How much do you need for this wall?
He said, according to him,
$5 billion.
$5 billion. And what was it? Whose benefits package didn't get approved? The Navy.
What was the Navy?
It was the Navy. For their this kid for their benefits.
Right.
Returning veterans and all that. Yeah. They just won a few million.
I mean,
but we don't have $5 million to spare because we're trying to save for $5 billion.
I was just trying, that seemed the easier thing to approve.
I mean, the whole thing is freaking ridiculous because.
What up, Raphael?
What up? Welcome into the room.
Marquita.
Welcome into the room. I said, welcome into the room. Did I?
Welcome to the room.
Come on into the room.
Welcome back.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just go ahead.
But I mean, the thing is, though, it should never have been shut down. But here's what my problem is with his voters. Which I mean, I know I'm beating a dead horse. It doesn't matter what he does. Like with Obama, I was an Obama fan, clearly, but I didn't agree with everything Obama did. And if he was wrong, I certainly had criticism for him. Same thing with Bill Clinton. Like, I certainly had criticism. Okay, could have done that before we started, but all right.
I'm sorry, I just thought
it's all right. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See what happens? One person do something, everybody.
Everybody. That's that suggestive shit. You see, like when somebody yawns and then everybody got to yawn. That's that suggestive, But it's just one of those things where I just feel like no matter what.
That's been proven by science, so it can't be real.
Like climate change?
Right.
Can't be real. Science said it, so it can't be real. But it's like no matter what he does, it's like they keep finding these spineless ass Republican congressmen who will not call him on his shit. Right. Oh, it pisses me off.
Actually, nobody will. I only got to be politicians.
Oh, gosh. And the thing is this, like, I get it that...
They cracking jokes now.
Well, yeah, I get it that, you don't necessarily want to say... I don't know. You just won't say he's wrong. It's
I was raised call a spade a spade. So if he's fucking up, he's fucking up. And again, this is the problem with Lil' Kim, problem with Michael Jackson. When you surround yourself with yes people, y'all gonna bring it back around.
Okay, like DMX. I got you.
Cause what I'm saying is,
I'm just saying, did the same thing. All right, cool. Okay. Got you.
But look, Lil' Kim face fucked up. Why?
The wall's never going to be built. And if it does, what is he expecting to accomplish?
Well, they've already said that the wall wouldn't be effective. First of all, let's be clear. I've said this before, and I'll continue to say it. The majority of the people who are in this country illegally flew into this motherfucker. They did not cross a border. They came in here on a plane on some sort of temporary visa, and the visa expired, and they didn't go home. So, let's stop with...
The former president of Mexico said that.
Exactly. And second of all, they're going back. Like, immigration is going down because they're showing that there's more people going back. Because, look, I ain't gonna go down that road again. But the reality of the situation is you are absolutely correct. Ain't no wall getting built. Ain't nobody giving him $5 million to build no damn wall.
Hold up. And speaking of that, the GoFundMe page,
I think they've raised like $2 million or something crazy like that.
Oh, it's like 12 now.
12 million?
Yeah, because they raised.
Well, use your GoFundMe money to build your wall.
But that's illegal. The government cannot take that.
They can't take that money.
Now we worried about legalities when it comes to this president? Because everything this motherfucker done is illegal. So now we worried about that?
Who is he gonna give it to?
But my issue is this.
That's a lot of donations.
The people that's donating the money.
That's a lot of $10,000 plates you got to buy.
Y'all motherfuckers don't have health care. No, it's some Trump supporters that donate money. Y'all don't have health care. Let's be for real. Half of y'all don't have teeth. But y'all motherfuckers can raise $6 million in 48 hours to build a damn wall. But Flint, Michigan still don't have clean water.
But Flint don't have clean water.
This is the bullshit I'm talking about. This is the bullshit that I'm talking about.
I still got potholes in my street. What's up? I'm just saying.
So it's like we still got homeless people sleeping outside of the White House.
So many homeless people.
Outside of the White House.
Yeah, absolutely.
There shouldn't even be such thing as you shouldn't be able to identify a homeless veteran in Washington D.C.
How about that?
You can though.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be able to.
I was just in Baltimore, and there was a bunch of them out there, and their sign said homeless veteran. And I was like, God.
Schools in this country don't have
let's not even talk about the schools.
Because we can't even fucking
Let's
afford
not even talk about the schools. Let's not do it. Let's do it.
But you can raise $6 million in 48 hours to build a wall. They're like the former
But if I did a GoFundMe for the schools, I bet you I couldn't get that.
You could get $6 in 6 years.
I probably couldn't.
But the thing about it is,
couldn't get enough money to go to Staples.
Like the former president said.
Like the gas money? Just to put in your car 2 Staples?
Nope. Couldn't even drive to Staples.
Like the former president said, what's the tool to beat your wall? A fucking ladder. You build a 6-foot wall. I'm about 8-foot ladder.
Actually, they had demos because you got to give it to the Mexican community. They are hilarious. They showed how to get over the wall without ladders.
Well, you saw where they found those tunnels. You do know they're tunnels, Donald. They're tunnels that go under.
No.
Shit, that was in the show Weeds.
They was doing, basically, all of them got together, worked together, to climb on each other's back, get on top of the wall, and lifted each other up.
Right.
So either way, they didn't even need a ladder. It was hilarious.
But again, like I said, that's not even how the majority of the people who are illegal are coming into this country.
A lot of them, they marry egotistical, ignorant, self-centered millionaires, come over here.
That's how they get in the country.
And then he trying to become president, and then their parents come over for inauguration, and then they never leave. That's how a lot of immigrants get over here.
Right. Right.
That's all.
Wait, her parents still here?
They're naturalized citizens now. They're naturalized citizens now. Y'all didn't know that?
How long did that take?
They're legal now.
How long did that take?
This happened a couple of months ago. So
how long they been working on that? I was just trying.
That's the question. How long have they been working on it?
I had something common to say. What am I to myself about how long?
It couldn't be no worse than what you done already said.
Oh, so how long take her to swallow?
Okay, it was. Okay, it was. So the prediction is, honestly, I just feel like I don't know how long he's willing to play this game of chicken. But at the end of the day, everybody's turning against you in the process, which works for me. Works for me.
They driving like flies.
It works for me.
I'm trying to run for president next term. I can't be messing around with you, son.
Right. It works for me. So the more you play that game, the more your ratings. See, I'm saying ratings. The more your polls fall and everything else. And now we have a Democratic. Right. We have a Democratic House of Representatives coming in. The numbers are a little bit more even on the Senate side. So like your days of just dominating shit are done. And if you couldn't get your fucking wall when you had the numbers, you damn sure not getting no wall now.
Country's going down in flames.
I mean, they gave you some money. They just didn't give you $5 billion. They gave him some money. It's not like they didn't give him anything.
I would have gave him nothing.
Well, what they're saying is we don't have a problem paying for border control. I mean, border security, but we're not going to pay for a wall.
He might as well quit Well, who's he gonna get to build the wall? The same people that's
He trying to put out.
No,
Right.
the same people that's doing maintenance at his hotels and
He not paying.
He not paying.
Well, he's had a rough week. You saw he had to dissolve his quote unquote charity.
Did he? Had a rough
Yeah.
week?
Yeah, he had a bad week.
Oh.
I gotta give a damn about it.
Ooh, child.
All right.
Bless his heart.
Ooh, child.
And here we go.
Anyway,
Concert going.
No, we're not gonna do the concert. But yeah, so we have. Anyway, I predict that the shutdown will be over. I just feel bad for the people who are losing a paycheck in the interim right here at the holidays. Like I just think
At the
that's fucked
longest,
up.
I could see maybe Valentine's Day.
Ooh, that's a long.
That's a long time.
That's what I said. At the longest.
For the
Yeah,
government
but
to be
that's
shut
a long
down. That's
time
a
for the-
long time.
But the last time, how long was it? 3-4 weeks?
No, the last time. Okay, so this is the third or fourth time the government's been shut down since he's been president, which is less than 2 years. The last time it was shut down for any significant period of time, I really think it was about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I think it was about 3 weeks. Now they got their money back. That was under Obama when Ted, what's his name? Ted Cruz and them shut it down.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So that was under Obama, and I really think that was about 3 weeks. I think, give or take, it was about 3 weeks.
Fair enough.
But I mean, the good thing is that usually they get their money, but that's not guaranteed. That's not a guarantee that they'll get
Oh, that's
paid.
right.
They'll get back paid.
I
That's
actually work for the federal government.
right. That's been a
But then-
courtesy. It wasn't a guarantee.
But then they turn around and tax the hell out of it.
Well, of course, because it's a lump sum
That's
pay.
right.
Right,
I know.
yeah.
Yeah. I work for the.
So you were working for the federal government. So how long?
I
How long do you remember y'all were out for?
It was about. It was. Well, I was.
It was like 3 weeks,
When I was
right?
there, I was like at the tail end of it.
Oh,
But I
okay.
couldn't actually do my job at the end of it because I didn't have any money to fund any of the.
The stuff you were supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I had no funding. It was
Yeah,
just kind of like.
that's what I'm saying. I think if I remember correctly, it was more than 2 weeks, less than 3. I think somewhere in that.
Because it was
that
during the time
window.
the budget's supposed to be gotten approved.
Yeah, because it was in the fall. It was in the
just
fall.
like,
But it wasn't this late in the fall. Like it was before the holidays, but it was in the fall. If I remember correctly, it was like October, November-ish.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
around. It was around.
it was
Columbus
like,
Day,
it was
somewhere
like, hey,
around
Will,
there.
the AC's not working on Annex. I don't know what you want me to do. There's no.
Nothing I can do with
I
that.
can't give GSA no money.
I think it's nothing I can do with
There's
that.
nothing I can do with that.
Well, we will see what ends up happening. So there was another thing that hit the news this week that it went viral. The young man in New Jersey that was a wrestler,
Right.
who they forced him to cut his dreads.
A referee.
The referee did, right. It wasn't. The rule stated that you can't wrestle if your ears come below, your hair comes below your ears. However, you can wear a cap. He had been wearing a cap to cover up his dreads.
Whole season.
But the whole season. But this particular referee said that's not good enough. You got to cut your dreads. And so there's a picture that went viral of his coach
Yeah,
hastily just chopping his dreads off before the game. Because at that point, you forfeit your match, and it doesn't just hurt you, it hurts your whole team.
Right.
And again, if this young man is wrestling for scholarships, if he's you
Right.
never know what else was in play if he were to what's the word, surrender, what's the word, forfeit that particular match. And so now they said that the ref is under they fired him. He's not allowed to referee anymore, and that the whole thing is under investigation. But my question to you guys as parents, first of all, what would your reaction be as a parent if you were on the sideline and you saw this ruckus going on and you saw them scissors come out?
It wouldn't cut my child's hair, not for that, especially because it didn't seem like the coach really protested that much.
Yeah, I feel like if the coach had really,
Like, you know what I'm saying? They could have got a...
and depending on the team may have stood behind him. Like, I don't know, but I know if that were my teammate, I would support him.
It was
Well,
just,
I commend him for being able in that
The fact that
moment to
man,
put the team before his own, whether he had the locks,
Like, he
for
went ahead and said,
personal
okay,
or style
'cause-
or religious or
Right, that's the other thing. You don't know what his reasons for having
Right.
locks were.
right.
You know, there are a lot of people who have religious reasons for having locks, or spiritual, I shouldn't say religious,
Right.
spiritual reasons for having locks.
Right.
Some people,
I still say the coach and the team, it was just kind of like this is what's happening.
yeah.
It was
I
kind of like
personally,
what you want to do.
I think the
Same
ref
thing.
probably been gunning for him for a while.
think so?
And the thing about it is, you knew it was a knee jerk reaction. It was either get him out or cut his hair. Either way, you would win. So
Yeah.
I think you sprung on him at the last minute for a reason. Now, as a parent, When the scissors came out,
I want it popping.
no, honestly, when the scissors came out, I would have came down on the floor to find out what was going on.
Yeah,
and
I definitely would have walked down there.
I wouldn't have ran necessarily to where they were because I do believe there should be some barrier between parent and coach. That's why you allow your child on the team to be coached.
Right.
But I would want to know because that's not just a wrestling thing. That's something that's going to be carried on beyond that mat. I would want to know why you put the scissors out, what's going on.
I'm with you.
And I would have. Now, I would, as a parent, I would have fought for my child to have that haircut. And especially the way they did, you just randomly chopping off his head, hair, yeah. Now, if the ref gave some attitude, then there would have been a whole nother.
I think I would have been on the ref immediately.
Yeah.
You said what?
I think I'd have been on the ref immediately.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely.
I think I would have been on the ref.
Because
I definitely would have jumped in it. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts, and I'd have been down there like, whoa, and whoa.
And pull out your rule book to show me in black and white. Don't tell me what you heard. Don't tell me what you thought you saw. Pull out your rule book and show me.
Well, the fact that he had been wrestling all season.
That's what I said. Show me what he's been doing all season.
Yeah,
is no
he's been wearing
warranted.
that cap all season. So
if nothing has changed last night or whatever, then no, put your cap on, baby, and go get him the mat.
Yeah.
And he won.
Yeah, he won. He definitely won.
Well,
I think that's part of
he won.
And I think that's part of the reason why, because why he did it is because, like I said, he's a successful wrestler. Like this isn't like a temporary thing. Like he's a successful wrestler. So I don't know. Yeah, but I read today that that the referee has been banned from refereeing any more matches this year. And in that particular county or district or whatever, and that the whole thing is under investigation.
He needs to be banned from refereeing to the young man.
I think he needs to be fired from refereeing. Period. Because I don't understand your reasoning behind it. Even I'm sure there was a conversation.
That'd be a hell of a judgment. I would love to see that judgment.
What?
You cannot wrestle. You cannot referee anymore until that man's hair grows back.
Now that would be I would like that. That would be a good sentence. That would be a good sentence because I just feel like
you're done.
What is your reason? And I can't believe that there wasn't a conversation had that said he's been doing this all year and it hasn't been a problem. Like I can't imagine that his coach or whomever did not have the conversation to explain, hey, he's been doing this all year and there hasn't been an issue. What is your issue?
I think it was an issue of he saw the success behind him. He saw the greatness in him. That wasn't the first time.
Do y'all think it was color?
That wasn't the first time.
Do you think there was a
yes.
The ACLU is
that wasn't the first time that referee has repped his matches.
No.
You think so?
I don't.
That's what I said beginning. I think he's been gunning for him for a while, and this is your way. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna get that far. He ain't gonna make it. And now he's gonna get there. I don't care if the rules state that you have to wear a cap. Why not let him wear the cap instead of telling him you have to cut your hair?
Yeah,
that shit is bogus.
Cutting his hair is so drastic. That is such a drastic thing to do, is to make somebody cut their hair. That is so long term. It's not permanent, obviously, but it's so long term. That's ridiculous to me.
That's what I'm saying. He's been. You know how long it takes just to grow hair.
I can see him saying, I need you to put some extra bobby pins in there, like something.
Tie down,
rewrap that.
Rewrap, yeah, something. That's bullshit. Yeah, I agree. Who's that made that comment? I can't see shit. Raphael, I agree, Raphael. Yeah. I agree. I don't know why I can't see nothing.
But I'm like, it should have been fought. If I saw them scissors come out, I would be taking my child and I will let him wrestle because that's not right.
Yeah, like I said, it would have been another conversation. It'd have been another video going viral. It would have been a video of me cussing a whole bunch of people out because I'm not doing that.
Now, see, I honestly, I necessarily wouldn't have taken my child to, like you said earlier, Classic. You punish him, the team loses and everything like that. So
right.
But I would have, it would have been a delay in match or game or however they do it in wrestling.
Right. He was old enough to be able to make his own decision, so I probably would have let him make that decision to decide whether he was going to cut it or not. But I definitely would have let him know, look, I support your decision not to. Well, and I would do whatever we need to do to support. You know what I mean? I would have definitely let him know that I supported that.
For me,
it would have been clear that everybody would have known. This ain't over.
No,
you definitely decided.
It definitely ain't over.
But for me, while he's deciding what he's going to do, I want the ref to show me in writing where it says he cannot wrestle like he's been wrestling all season long.
Well, the fact that he's been doing it all season says he can do it.
I'm saying the fact that you can't come to me and say, oh, well, last night, this morning, we changed the rules. You don't have it in writing. So we're not doing it. But
we're definitely not going to do that.
Like I said, he would have, the ref punishments would be you cannot wrestle until his head grow back to where it was.
Yeah. We're not doing that. Hell no. But I like that. You can't referee until my son dreads are where they were when he met you, bitch. That would have been. I would have put the explanation.
From the day you cut it,
biatch. Yeah.
Really? That's a really bitch moment. Really,
that is a really bitch moment. Exactly.
Look, do some, especially depending on the size of the town and where they was from. Do some research. The referee's godson or college roommate's son might have been in a wrestling match.
You mean okay? That. I didn't know where she was going with that.
No.
I had to
what? I mean, you can't. Come on now. Mick ain't that bad.
It might have been.
Swallow.
Thank you, Will.
Do you know me?
Thank you, Face.
I'm just.
But it would have been.
Whatever. She would have.
That would have been look into, because remember, the boy who got 4 days for raping that girl or whatever, that short time for raping that girl. This was.
A few years back. Yeah.
This was recently. The judge, the bailiff, the boy, the rapist, his attorney, the prosecutor, and the judge, all connected to Baylor University. Shit like that happens. It happens.
No, it definitely happens. Absolutely, it does. Absolutely does.
Check the ref.
What Raphael say? What Raphael say?
Face.
What? I can't.
Me as a parent, I would not let my child wrestle. Oh, he just kind of came back and reworded it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right.
But we agree with you. We definitely. Well, I agree with you. I agree with you. So, Mick, you wanted to touch on something that sort of comes up, on a yearly basis when we start talking about the whole commercialization of this season.
Yeah.
Now, my attitude about it is what it is. I feel like it's up to individual parents and family to let their children know the reason for the season, whatever that reason is for your family. Because, see, everybody's reason ain't the same.
Right.
So whatever the reason for the season is for your family, whether you are Catholic, whether you are Jewish, whether you celebrate Kwanzaa, whatever the reason for the season is for you. I don't necessarily have a problem with the whole commercialization of it, because I think that is individual as to who's going to take it to the next level. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, take it too far. You know what I mean? But what were you...
My reason...
Because now we're getting Prince and Michael Jackson songs in commercials now.
Just go ahead.
Well, my thought was this. I don't, not even about the whole, you and I have had that discussion about to Santa or not to Santa.
Right.
To Santa or not to Santa.
Yeah. But my thought was more so of the,
Don Pablo's wife should be here for this one.
People feeling as though it's Christmas. Right. So this year Christmas is on a Tuesday. So people are like, oh, we got to get together. It's Christmas. So fuck you on Monday, fuck you on Wednesday, but we family and kumbaya on Tuesday. I don't like that part of it. And I had one of my good friends, somebody came to her and was like, oh my God, you don't have your Christmas lights up. Why you on her damn yard and what's she doing?
You don't have your Christmas lights up?
Yeah, she have an outdoor Christmas lights.
I don't have no Christmas lights.
But she just personally puts it.
I don't have no tree.
But as far as...
I got 2 Christmas decorations. I got a Scrooge at my front door and a wreath on my door. That's all I got for you.
As far as...
I don't have kids. If I had kids, I would do more. It's just me.
All right.
You know,
said that like with an exclamation point. It's just
me. I'm just saying, like.
But I don't know.
As far as commercialization, my thought is just, you got to put a price on everything. And then with the government shut down, y'all still want to push stuff and still want to make people feel as though you have to get gifts and you got to buy this and you got to buy that. But what happens to the whole spirit, whether it's to Santa or not to Santa, but what happens to the whole spirit of getting together just because? I think people use the holidays as a bullshit reason to let go of the guilt because I ain't seen you the other 360-some days out the year. So then we're going to force all this fucking love like on...
Force all this fucking love on you.
Yeah, like on...
Won't you force your love on me?
What's my movie, Above the Rim, with Tupac and Leon?
No love here! No love!
He was like, why are you walking away from me? We having a fucking family moment here. Y'all remember that part?
Yeah.
Okay. Above the Rim?
Yes. Yeah.
I got
Above
it.
the Rim.
Yeah.
But... my thought, it's like, now you want to force everybody.
Analogies be throwing me off sometimes, but go ahead.
What do you got in seen the movie?
I've seen the movie.
You remember that part?
20 years ago.
But that was a pivotal moment.
Right. Tupac.
Come on, man.
Where you going? We have no
Above the Rim is not one of those movies that's in my rotation. The Above
really?
the Above the Rim soundtrack is pretty damn good. But the movie itself,
Really? Leon was in it. I'm sorry, I've seen it 3 times.
That's why the Five Heartbeats is in regular rotation, or the Temptations movie. He's not all that he seems. Okay, that's enough.
And so yeah, so I would like for us one day to kind of pull back and take it back to days where you give people some popcorn for Christmas and a Yuletide cheer to you and move the fuck on.
When was how often do we really just get together? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, we used to. I think with life, I think with kids, I think with things that have happened, we don't get together as much as we used to. But think about it. We used to get together a lot.
The Fat Boy just said fuck Christmas?
Yep. Oh, okay.
All right.
All right then.
That's how you feel.
Hey, Fat Boy.
What's up, Fat Boy? I'm going to go ahead and let that go on through. But again, now I will say this for myself. I used to be the type of person that bought gifts for everybody. Mm-hmm. Oh, I bought gifts for everybody.
So why did you feel the need to do that?
I didn't feel the need to do it. I like buying gifts. And I like to try to find a gift that I think would...
You don't have to wait till Christmas.
That people will appreciate. And what'd he say?
The only thing I want for Christmas is another bottle of Jack.
Well, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one, Fat Boy. I'm with you on that one.
There's a time limit on how long it's going to be here, though.
Yeah, there's definitely a time limit.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
But, for me... my reason for doing it wasn't because I felt pressure. It wasn't because people bought, because I would buy gifts for people who didn't buy me anything. I love, contrary to me not having a whole lot of, because I don't have a lot of decorations. I love this time of year. I love Christmas. I love Christmas music. I love Hallmark movies. I love Christmas. But I would buy Christmas gifts because
the Hallmark movies.
I love it. The Sound of Music, all of that. It's a Wonderful Life, all that shit. But for me,
all that shit.
Miracle on 31st.
That wasn't never my movie.
That's actually the remake one with Dylan McDermott.
Who?
Sure.
Okay.
Right. Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
If that's Dylan McDermott, okay.
Word.
Go ahead.
No,
the Miracle on 34th Street was just never my movie, but It's a Wonderful Life. Christmas Eve, me and my mom always watch it together. That's my mom's favorite movies. Like those, to me, it's more about the memories. To me, it's more about that type of stuff. But okay, my point was, but I got to the point now where I don't anymore. And again, not because I was pressured into doing anything or not doing something. The reason why I stopped doing it like that is because I would look up in February and I would still have Christmas gifts. So what I had to say to myself was, okay, if this is somebody you have not even seen in the last 2 months to give them their gift, at what point was I'm like, okay, maybe this wasn't somebody that needed to be on my list. And, does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so now I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I will buy gifts for people who I know I'm going to see. And if I, and then I also was like, I'm not going to go into debt for this. Like, I'm not. If I don't have the money, if the money ain't there, or like if I were at the store and I saw something that you were like, I'm like, you know what? I could see Mink with that. Then I will pick it up for you. And it doesn't have to be December. It could be June. And I'd be like, Mink, I got something for you. You know what I mean? Last year I got you guys stuff because I had a bunch of Redskin stuff, right? And I was like, pick something, So but I'm not, you know what I mean? Perfect. Like, I know how to make you happy. A bottle of Jack.
Right. It doesn't even seem like it would make sense to give me a gift because I'm just gonna bring it to your house eventually anyway. You might as well just leave it there.
Right. Like if you're gonna buy me Jack, just leave it at the house.
Leave it there. We can do a podcast over there.
And don't drink it all.
Like saying Die Hard is my favorite Christmas movie.
I mean,
actually,
first of all,
Beach Street is my favorite.
Just because it took place at Christmas does not make it a Christmas movie.
That's an ongoing online argument.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Now, Beach Street has that Christmas moment, but Beach Street ain't a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie. It had the Santa wrap and everything.
Right, it has that moment, but it's not a Christmas movie.
Sure it is.
It is not.
It puts me in the holiday spirit.
My favorite Christmas movie is Scrooge.
Wait, which one?
Pick one, don't matter. George C. Scott.
Not the Bill Murray version.
Bill Murray. Staples of Man.
I like the Erica Kane version, the one that used to always come on where she was Ebby instead of Ebenezer.
Right.
I like that one. I like the Vanessa Williams one they did on VH1. I like that one. I do. I like Scrooge. I like all the different versions of Scrooge. I do. I enjoy Scrooge. I love the new Disney
one when Jim Carrey did the voice of Scrooge. It's a kind of 3D.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Oh,
No, is it good?
It's 100% digital.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it's good,
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen that one.
It's
But yeah, now.
Like, it's Polar Express-ish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Polar Express either.
Okay, my
But you love
son,
this time of year.
I do, but that's a kid's movie. I haven't seen it.
the short one, loves that daggone movie.
What, Polar Express?
Played 2.5 hours.
Well, when Trey gets old enough, I'm going to take him on the Polar Express. You know, you can actually buy a train ticket, and it's like I'm going to take him on the Polar Express. So by then, I will have seen the movie.
All right.
You didn't know that? It's
That's
like a
how
whole
I feel about the
experience.
situation about this whole Christmas thing. It's just me, so why am I going to be decorating and doing all that?
Exactly. See, there you go. Because now, if I was going to have a Christmas party, I would do it because then people are going to be coming. But don't nobody, y'all the only ones that come to my house on a regular basis, and that's to do this. I mean, seriously,
I drop off stuff.
You do drop off stuff. But what I'm saying is, like, even then, like, going back to the whole hanging out thing, like, we used to get together more often. Like
what you doing this weekend?
Right. Let's play some cards. We'll do whatever.
Right.
I'm going to tell you what, though. I do have some stuff planned for 2019 that we're going to do. And you're going to participate, damn it.
Oh.
What in the entire fuck was that?
Because we're going to do some... Because you know what ends up happening? We plan stuff, right? And everybody's like, yeah. And then the closer it gets, then you start getting all these texts and shit. Oh, I can't make it. I got to do such and such. Oh, you know, so-and-so got such and such. Oh, I forgot this happened. Da-da-da-da-da. And then what ends up happening, it just be me and like one other person. And we be like, shit, this could have just been brunch.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what I mean is we're going to do the shit. I'm going to plan it. And y'all are going to show up.
Oh, shit. Okay. Really bad?
You talking to everybody or
I'm talking to the crew.
Well, this is the thing.
So that's you too, fat boy. You're gonna bring your ass. Ain't nobody seen you in 20 years. I don't even know if you still exist.
I forgot what you look like.
He's typing right, like he's.
I don't care. That could be somebody pretending to be him. I don't know.
Well, you know what's funny?
You see him on a regular basis. I don't even see him.
No, I don't.
See, so how do you know he's real?
I ain't
like
seen him
Santa
like
Claus.
3 or 4
Is he
years.
real?
Because he put his FanDuel up.
That could be somebody else.
I don't think anybody's gonna sign up, hack somebody's FanDuel and pay their money for him.
I'm just saying. He stole my money this week too. I got my eyes on you.
Well, yeah, I've been working on. If somebody say if I agree to do something, I go in and put it in my phone right then and there and set an alert. Because if somebody else come back and say, "Hey, you want to do something?" Oh,
So you don't double book.
I got something planned. And I think that's a lot of time what you're saying happens. Hey, that is great in that moment, in that feel good moment. But then weeks down the line, somebody say,
Something
"Hey,
else
you want to go
happens.
do this?"
Yeah.
You're not thinking about the first event, and you jump into
Let me tell you something hilarious. I'll just be like, "Yeah, sure, I'll go," because I just assume it's gonna be canceled. Like I automatically, like the last 3 things I got invited to didn't happen.
That's sad.
So it's just like, all right, whatever.
But this year was supposed to be okay. So this year was going to be 2018 was going to be my year of yes. I think I remember. I think I talked about that.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't do that great with it, but I'm refreshing it, and I'm gonna. I did okay with it. I did better than I did in 2017. I didn't do as well as I wanted to do. Okay. There were still things that I second guessed. There were still things. What are you saying?
He said, "It's me, damn it."
I don't know that, twin. I don't know that it's you. So you got to bring your ass around.
Proof of life.
Right, we need proof of life.
Proof of life.
Post a picture on Facebook with today's paper. Something.
Right.
We need proof of life because we don't think it's you.
And I can tell Photoshop.
Was he here last night? Did he come to the party?
Nah. He didn't ask for a ride.
Uber nigga. Anyway. So, yeah, what is that? I'm sorry. I got distracted by the Santa suit. Okay.
It's a cat Santa.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
All right.
But
for those of you that have the NFL Network,
yeah, turn on the NFL Network and look at Rob Wilson's jacket because that's what just got. Wow.
He stopped the whole show.
Wow.
But why look custom made though?
It is custom made.
That's gotta be custom.
Who would make that? It's a Santa blazer, but it's cats with Santa hats on. Who would make that? That is definitely a custom made outfit.
No, you can find that shit at Walmart. I'm trying to say.
Wow.
And the cats they was tortured for the picture.
I know
They
that
were.
one at the
Right.
eyeball.
Right.
Like,
That's
what?
bad. That's really bad. So, okay. All right. That is, wow. All right. So, for the second half of the episode.
Are we doing podcast out?
What?
Going live somewhere